I went to Berklee College of Music in Boston, and I had some of the greatest mentors and teachers. And one of the things that I really connected with, and all the professionals, all the teachers, and all the players out there, was the ability to listen outside your own instrument. See, everyone that I was working with, all my student friends, all my peers, all the drummers were all focused on drummers, all so drumistic. Whereas I always focused in on bass, my favorite instrument, and piano and melody and harmony and the connection between all of it, comping chords. And it's just my natural instinct to be curious about the other instruments, and that made me a very musical drummer. So what we're going to do now is strap on the headphones, folks, and we're going to do a little bit of listening. Let's just call this a listening lab. And this is a very interesting song. If you're not into jazz, I'm going to teach you some things today that you might have never known. Like, how do jazz musicians know? How do they know when to like change and stuff like that? Well, I'm going to try to not stop this, though I will stop it on occasion, and explain to you a little bit of how that works. This is Roy Haynes on drums. And folks, if you haven't heard Mr. Haynes, he lived to 99 years old, or about, unbelievable. Unbelievable drummer. And here's the secret of this song. This is a 12-bar blues. 12 bars, okay? Most drummers know what a 12-bar blues is, okay? This is just a 12-bar blues. So listen, pay attention, count along. For drummers, I want you to do two things. For anyone, I want you to make sure you know where the form is. And then from the form, knowing where the 12 bars is, listen to the soloists and the instruments and how they're connecting. Roy Haynes is one of the most amazing drummers who's very polyrhythmic in his feel. Enough intro. Welcome to The Successful Human. Let's get started right now. One. Guys following along? Are you hearing this drumming? Are you hearing this drumming? bass solo. So I'm going to pause it right here. Okay. Holy shit. So first of all, Buddy Rhythmic's polyrhythm. Sorry, what did I say? Roy Haynes' polyrhythmic ride cymbal. The 3/4 is just insane. That's how that's Roy Haynes' signature. So, and a flat ride. So if you want to play like Roy Haynes, you get a flat ride and you play 3/4 as a ride cymbal pattern over the 4/4, and then you're 1% there. Unbelievable comping with the left hand and the kick drum. I mean, it's just unbelievable. His hi-hat, it's all just its own little machine kind of interacting with everybody. So now we get to bass solo, something I used to love to do as a drummer, which was stop playing. Oh my God. Such a great thing to give the bass player like room, to give him quiet. Such an elegant and egoless thing to do is stop playing. And then you get to rest for a few bars or whatever, and then you feel the instinct. You can pick up a pair of brushes or, reapproach it or just play real quiet on the hi-hat or whatever you want to do if you want to support the bass player at some point to build it up towards the end of the solo. So usually how people know it's where they go, usually we go in order in a way. So if there's 3 people, usually drums go last. So if you solo, it's piano and then bass and then drums, right? If it was 4 guys with a horn player, generally speaking, the horn player might go first. If it was the piano player's gig, it might be the piano player. It all depends. Like if it was Chick Corea live, he might do the first solo, depending, and then maybe the sax player. But it doesn't matter. It's more about the lead instruments generally playing first, and then the rhythm sections generally soloing afterwards. So we're going to listen to a little bit of this bass solo, or all of it. This is, I think it's Scott LaFaro. No, wait. Oh, it's Miroslav. Oh my God, it's Miroslav. Miroslav Vitros is, oh God, I don't know why I didn't get that right. This is sick. We'll back up a little bit. That was it. Let me catch you up. Do you realize what he's doing? Oh, here we go. Yeah. You ready? Here we go. 1. Guys, follow along. 12 bars. we're winding down, right? Last one. We're going to the head. The head means the melody. You hear this drumming? Chick Corea, Miroslav, Roy Haynes on the drums. I hope you learned something from that. This is how you listen to music. This is how you absorb it. Listen to the other instruments. Enjoy it. I'll put the link to this song, the whole album, below. Holy, holy, holy goodness. This is a real drummer, folks. Like, share, and subscribe, and have an amazing day.